All right, hey everybody, this is Iwan Mitchell, one of the founding members of the Bonus Boys Club, coming at you with a video on handling startup cost questions. There's no real big secret that we're on the cusp of something very large in SolarBay, whereby to build the business of SolarBay, and a person can join at any time, whether they're a customer and want to make the transition or anything like that. They can make the transition anytime from a customer to a business builder. Is just that to start, as of the recording of this video, the effective October 1st and beyond, it is $298 to start in SolarBay in terms of building the business, not to be a customer, okay, to build a business, to earn income, all right? So what does that mean? And this is how I look at it. Now, number one, I'll be honest, okay, because a lot of people heard me say I don't drink the Kool-Aid, and that still remains true. Advertising low and no startup cost was a big selling point for me. I felt like this opportunity was for anybody who really wanted to earn additional income. I'm like, you know what, all you gotta do is pay your cell phone bill. It's great, it's awesome, etc., etc. Okay, so when I heard about the rollout of the startup cost, I was like, okay, all right, and I just thought about it. I had to just kind of meditate on it a minute, because the last company that I was in, actually my first company, for a while we had a $199 startup cost. Okay, so how I would look at that startup cost, number one, there's actually two schools of thought on this that I actually have. Number one is that startup costs, of course, they're nothing new. You're surrounded by startup costs. Okay, when you moved out of your parents' house, if you're outside of their house, you're gonna have some startup costs, because you're gonna have to get some furniture. You need to have a deposit for your rent. If you move into any place for rent, they're gonna want first and last month's rent. They're going to want a security deposit, aka startup costs. If you want to buy a house, some of these lenders are going to be looking for a down payment. Realtors, a lot of realtors won't work with people unless you're number one, credit qualified, and as well too, they're going to want a down payment are you working with, aka a startup cost. If you want to just start a traditional business like a McDonald's, you have to have literally millions of dollars, okay, set aside. Any franchise, okay, there are startup costs. If you want to get married, there's going to be startup costs, okay? You better have some money saved up for that wedding, okay, unless you're going to go to the courthouse. But long story short, folks, it's nothing new, okay? It's nothing new. How I look up startup costs, so that's just the one thing. I'm like, okay, it's not the end of the world. There's a startup cost involved, because how I look at this thing now is this. That startup cost is going to be a gate that's really going to be a determiner on who really wants to be successful and who doesn't. Now, what does that mean? Anybody can pay a phone bill. Anybody. I've signed up a lot of people in SolarBay, customers and people who wanted to make money. And all of them had the same fee to get in, paying a phone bill. Now it's different. I view my business right now as a gated community, and that's why I have the gate with a couple of nice houses there. Okay, anybody can come in there. You got to have access. The access is $298. I mean, don't make any bones about it. Don't be shy about it if you're a builder. It is what it is. It's $298 if you want to earn income in SolarBay. Now, here's the good part, and my favorite part. Out of everything that you get for that $298 that's in the startup kit, is 15 SIM cards. Once you distribute all those 15 SIM cards, you got an $800 fast action bonus, okay, within a 3-month period. Okay, but you can do that in a month. You can sign up 15 people in a month. That's not hard. So the $298 is going to be a gate to keep out the tire kickers and the time wasters, the folks that, I'll give it a try, or the folks that do a little bit and want to quit. Folks can make any type of claim that they want, but if you're a builder, okay, if you're a builder and you're looking for people who are serious, number one indication of somebody who's serious is putting that money down. Once upon a time, I bought a real estate investing course. That investing course cost $997. $997, okay? That was a startup cost to get that information. When I applied what I learned in that course, I made $2,000 on my first deal. I earned my money right back, okay? Because I was serious. I wanted to know, okay? And I'm not even sure if that course was free. I don't know if I'd have made that money. But I had the mindset of, hey, look, okay, I invested. I got to make my money back now. And I did, okay, on a real estate deal. So that was pretty good. But startup cost questions are very simple, okay? You just talk to people, and you're not looking for the person that's looking at what they might lose. You're looking at the person who stands to gain something. Because my main way of explaining to anyone who's wondering, well, okay, it's $298. What do I get? What does that cover, etc. That's going to give you access to that $800 fast action bonus with your first 15 customers, one of whom would have to be a brand partner and pay the $298. That's the only formula to getting back to that fast action bonus, okay, within the time frame that's allotted by the company. So that's it. So the beauty of it is you're going to be able to easily identify who's serious about joining your network and building a team and who's not. Now, but here's another catch as well. Some people who pay the $298 still aren't going to be successful. How do I know that? Because I saw the same thing that happened in my last company. I had people pay $9 to get started and did nothing or did very little. That's just the nature of any company, any network marketing company. Some people are going to pay and be wildly successful. Other people are going to pay and, you know, things happen. Life gets in the way. They lose interest. You know, they're calling for a refund. You know, all that's going to happen. Expect all of that, just to understand what's going to be ahead of you and have the right perspective. Perspective is always going to be your best friend in this. Will some people not join because of the startup costs? Yes. Will some people join because of the startup costs? Yes. And those are the people that you're looking for because they understand the concept of making an investment. That's what it is. It's an investment into a business. It is not a hobby. If you want to make the kind of money that'll have you quit your job or bring your wife home or put your kids in private school, those types of things don't come free. And you don't get that type of lifestyle by accident. Okay? You're success. Everybody I know is successful on purpose. Nobody said, man, you know, I really got lucky. These folks go to work. I go to work. I've been making videos for 2 years. I'm never going to quit making videos because I know that's just a part of the system. Okay? None of my success, thanks to God, I'm thankful to God always for everything, blessing that He's allowed me to have. But I know one thing, He sees me working this thing. He sees me, I don't play with this thing, I'm serious with it. So I look for people that have that same set. If the tire kickers and the time wasters, and then, let me see how it goes, you can sign up with somebody else. Okay, let's see if you want to see how it goes. But startup costs now. It is. Okay? And the thing that you really have to invest, I wouldn't even focus so much on the $298 as I would the time you have to invest into being successful in this business. Time. So you ain't getting that back. $298, you can sell something and get $298 like that. You can find something lying around the house and get $298. But, you know, yesterday, you're never getting that back. All right? So you have to do things now that'll benefit you in the future. Investing $298 to start a solo business will benefit you in the future if you have the right perspective. But it's the gate. The gate is going up. Okay? When SolarWay first started, the gate was open. Anybody who want to make money, hey, we'll see how it goes. Some people make money. It's not going to change. It will never change. Even if there was no startup fee, there will always be people who will make money and always be people who don't. And you have no way of knowing who will do what. But the $298 will give you at least a better idea of telling who's serious and who's not. So that's my rant for today. Startup cost questions, and folks are so squeamish about it that they're just kind of, you know, sniveling in a corner because they might have to pay to actually earn money. Look for somebody else. That's not the person you want to work with. So thanks so much for watching the video. This is Iman Mitchell. Be sure to check out www.mobilecashnow.info for more info on what we're doing. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Share it with anyone who thinks that might get some value out of it. We're going to keep rocking and rolling over first, ready to link up with some new leaders, build some new leaders, and start making a difference. Okay, so you guys take care. Thanks so much for watching.